I am also equally proud of Biharan. They have used again technology to serve the what they rightly said is non-meritorious students. Today, we are not able to segregate who is a meritorious student and non-meritorious student. Circumstances makes a meritorious student, sometimes non-meritorious student and non-meritorious student. It is how we, because it is our belief that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given the same thinking capacity to every human being He has created. It is what we have to do, is how we harness it. So in that effort, today, in the presence of Mr. Salman Khurshid, we have to evolve. We have to take the help of technology. Because the gap between the backwardness of the Muslim, whether it is Sachar committee, whether it is Rangraj Mishra committee, or various committees have gone into that. It is a reality that the gap is too wide within the society, among the Muslims. It is too wide. Can we adopt the same formal way of bridging the gap? It is impossible. The other, because you are not the only community in the plural society of India. You are facing competition. There are other societies also working within themselves to promote themselves, progress. If they are stagnant, yes, you can go slowly. They are also progressing fast. So you cannot only depend on the formal way of tackling all these problems. So you have to use informal way. That is why this is one way of distance learning. Reaching through net, reaching through technology, and that is what is there. When I again go back, why I did talk about it. When I was the chairman of the Minority Commission of Karnataka in '93, that is the probably first of its kind of survey of the socio-economic and educational backwardness of the minorities, including Muslims. And I made 65 parameters of the different backwardness, and that 65 parameter, we collected the information of 1 million family from house to house. It is a government conducted survey with about 20,000 government employees going to house as survey and collecting data on these 65 parameters which we have fixed on the education. And that gave me information that at the 7th standard level, the dropout of the Muslim students was to the extent of 93.5. Only 7 students in 93 survey, which is more or less some 5 or 6% might have changed. 97, only 7 people were going above 7th standard. And 2% were reaching the PUC, that is all intermediate and college level. Then whom do we blame? It is, and in Sachar committee we are talking about it. We have talked, there are so many seminars. Sachar committee has squarely blamed the community for its backwardness. No doubt, he has pointed out, he has made a lot of recommendations, but in the report, if one goes through it, squarely blamed. All this is because the community has not taken interest. They have not addressed their responsibility. They are only talking about rights, and they doesn't talk about the responsibility. Friends, because only thing I can tell now is that this is a very positive development. This is the first conference where I used to talk on positivity, but the conference itself is on positivity. That makes that there is a future for us. Here, as Salman Saab rightly said, there are very limited audience, maybe 100, 150. But that limited audience is the intellectuals of our community. They can think, they can translate, they can visualize, they can think of changing the society. And that is what a message I would like to take from this conference. Not you, but I would like to take that message. And Salman Saab has rightly said about Sachar Committee, about the Minority Affairs Ministry. It is for us to define ourselves, what should be our future. It is not for anybody. I always say that take government as a facilitator, not as a provider. The moment you think government is a provider, you will get disappointed. Because in spite of all of our efforts, and I find some of the topmost people having sympathy also, sometimes they cannot be translated because of the various. But we can translate it because it is the community. It is we who the so-called intellectuals in the society, who are so-called opinion makers, what are we doing? We have a responsibility. So let us, that is why we can open another 100 universities. We have the resources. The country is embarking on having 1,500 universities in the next 10 years. Should we not take our share? Not from the government is not establishing 1,500 universities. The country, the government is facilitating to establish 1,000 without private-public partnership or various methods, 1,500 universities. Should we not take steps to establish at least 10% of the university of 100 universities? This 200 million people of India can do that. So, friends, because there is a time constraint, I would like to once again congratulate and please take this positive aspect. There is more Bihar Anjumans are necessary in this country and they will be able to take up this challenge. They have successfully, in fact, I have no time, I have gone through, before coming here, the entire Bihar Anjuman's website and what they are doing it. What astonished, I can use only this word, I am astonished that within short time, you have done excellent work. Thank you. Thank you from the community and carry on, and we are all with you. We are behind you, we will not go in front of you, but we are behind you. Carry on and thank you very much.